All right, so we are open up to page 757 and 758 to correct last night's math homework. Here is 757. So we had numbers 3 through 7 on this page. So 3 through 6, you were using the comparison symbols, greater than, less than, or equal to compare the two expressions. So for number 3, we look for the difference. So 714 divided by 32 is the same in each, but on the left, we are subtracting 20. On the right, we are subtracting 310. So the first expression is greater than the second expression. Then for number 4, they both have 716 plus 789, but on the left, we're multiplying by 1/10. Now, usually when we multiply, that makes a number bigger, right? But since we are multiplying by a number that's less than 1, it actually makes it smaller. So the first expression is less than the second expression. Questions up through 4th, 5th grade? Taking it as a no. All right. So number 5, on both sides, we have 228 plus 4,316. However, hey, Mrs. Cummings, could I ask that you take from the bottom row? Sure. Thank you so much. However, the first one, we're multiplying by 1/2. The second one, we're dividing by 2. Now, they're equal. Can someone raise their hand and tell me why both expressions in number 5 are equal to one another? Will?
Because 1/2 is just like half of the answer.
Exactly. When we multiply something by 1/2, we're finding half of the answer, which is the same as dividing it by 2. So that is why number 5, they are equal to each other. Does that make sense, 5th grade? How many of you got number 5 correct? Okay, awesome. Then we have number 6. So number 6, both of them have a 3.9 in them. However, the first one, we're first multiplying 3 9/10 by 8. Then we're adding it to 3 9/10 times 4. On the right side, though, we have 3 9/10 times 15. Now, when you look at this, you might think, well, we're multiplying 3 9/10 by 2 over here, 2 different numbers. So that should be more. However, if we add up 8 and 4, what's 8 plus 4, 5th grade? It's 12. So this is the same as taking 3 9/10 times 12, whereas on this side, we're taking 3 9/10 and multiplying it by 15. So the first expression is less than the second expression. Are there questions on 3 through 6? Show me in your hand 1 through 5. How did you feel about the first 4 problems of your homework? 1 through 5. How did you feel? Okay. Jack L and Jack P. How did you feel? All that Mrs. Cummings is doing is taking out Chromebooks. All right. Awesome. Yes. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Then for number 7, it asks, which expression is 16 times as large as 18,233 minus 4,006? So when we look at all of our options down here, it says 16 times. So that means we're multiplying. So when we look down here, we look for the expression when we're multiplying by 16, and that is B. Yes, Jack P.
This one was a little hard for me.
Okay.
Well, I just had a guess, and
Yeah.
I got it right.
You got it right? Okay. So remember 5th grade, our math talk, the words in the sentence, they give us clues as to what we're doing in the expression, right? Mm-hmm. Remember all the words we wrote down for adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing? Yeah. They all give us clues. So since they said 16 times, that tells us we are multiplying. All right, so then 758, we had number 8 and number 12. So number 8, Sid paid $6.80 for wrapping paper and $7.35 for ribbon. He wrapped identical gifts for all of his cousins. Sid wrote the expression $6.80 plus $7.35 divided by 8 to help him calculate how much it cost him to wrap each gift. How many gifts did Sid wrap? Well, 5th grade, if he paid $6.80 and $7.35 for everything, and then divided it by 8, that means he's dividing it up between the 8 people he bought gifts for. So he wrapped 8 gifts. And so you could explain this a few ways. So you could say, well, I saw he was dividing by 8, so that means he needed to split up the supplies between 8 gifts. You could say the expression shows the total price of the wrapping paper and ribbon divided by 8. So any way you explained it, but there were 8 gifts. Yes, Richie? Yes, that works. Yep. Were there questions on number 8? All right. I know some of you thought you got it wrong. You're like, Missy, this is too easy. For some of you, and some of you, I think you were looking at the adding part, and you were saying 6 or 7, but it's the number we divided by. That is the amount of gifts. Yep. Then we have 12. 12. Okay. So number 12, it said, arrange the expressions A, B, C, D, and E in order from least to greatest. So our smallest one would be C, because we are multiplying by a number that's less than 1. That is our smallest. Our second smallest would be B, because it's just 9,311 plus 52, and we're not doing anything else to it. Our middle one, third smallest, would be A, because we are multiplying it by 4 and 8/10. Then we would have E, because we are taking 9,311 plus 50 times 5, and then we're adding that to 522 times 5. So we're taking it and we're multiplying it by 5, essentially. Then our largest one is D, because we're taking 9,311 plus 52, and we're multiplying it by 25. How do we feel about number 12? 1 through 5, how did you feel about number 12? Okay. Drew, Michael, Emmy, how'd you feel? Okay. All right. Allison, what's your question? So you need to read the instructions more closely next time, okay? All right. Any other questions? Jack L. Oh, yes. That one could be a little tricky. And if you're thinking about the fact that you're multiplying, that might have made you think, oh, well, we're multiplying, so it should get larger. But since it's less than 1, not true. All right, overall, 1 through 5, how'd you feel about the entire homework assignment? 1 through 5. All right. Chanel, how'd you feel about your homework assignment? Yes, I don't know why you have a book out. You should be showing me how you felt about your homework assignment. All right. Thank you. Hands down. What we are going to be doing today, 5th grade, is, Jack, you should be at your desk right now, is you will be grabbing a Chromebook. I have an exit ticket or a Google form for you to complete. It's all about order of operations, so everything we've been working on so far. You will go to Google Classroom homeroom page, and there will be a Wednesday, March 17th post there for you to open up. The Google form will be attached there. Should we be talking while people are working on the Google form? Nope. If we do well during the Google form, I will let you know when everyone's done, and then you can start whispering to the people around you. However, if we're talking during the Google form, we just need to keep our voices off the whole time. Capiche? After the Google form, you will be able to play Prodigy since it is math time. All right.